Hi, friends. This is Donald with Kentucky Fried Dice. We've got 4 players tonight with a Downforce league. If you're not aware, Downforce is a board game car racing where they're going to bid for get cars and they're going to race around the track, and the winner is going to make some in game money. We're going to run 6 races. Whoever has the most money at the end of all 6 is going to be our Downforce League champion. We're going to drop the lowest score, so if somebody has a bad night tonight, which somebody probably will, that won't hurt them, and they're going to still be in the running for the championship, unlike my beloved Cincinnati Reds, who, fun fact, we're going to score as many runs as they did tonight, and we're not even playing baseball.
Oh.
Well, anyway, let's meet our racers and get this show going.
So, my up first?
Well, that was the plan. So...
I didn't know if you were going to do an intro part 2, but I'm Katie, the Hurricane, and looking forward to having a great first time streaming on Twitch. Find more about my bio on Kentucky Fried Dice social media.
Oh.
Nice plug. Bonus points.
Add that to my total, Donald.
I'm Matthew. I think my video is a little out of sync and it's throwing me off, and I don't handle improv that well. Woo!
Thanks for that feedback. Just increase some of our audio. Let us know in the chat if that audio is still too low. Anyway, next.
I'm Christina. Nikki Bobby is my racing name. So look out, because I'm going to shake and bake. But looking forward to it and can't wait to beat y'all.
Ooh, the first smack talk has started.
We did start some smack talk on Instagram earlier. So I am Jilly Leadfoot Pyatt, and I am in it to win it. So I'm excited for this season of Downforce.
That sounds amazing. So again, we have 6 races. Today we're going to play a very basic one. Just a basic race course. There's a couple little bits in the way with the rocks that you might see on the track. Those have to be used to pass. You can't really block it. But first up, we have to bid on our cars. So the first car up for bid is orange. The players all have cards in front of them, which you can't see on this screen, but you can imagine. They're cards, and they have colors and numbers on them. Sometimes multiple colors and multiple numbers, sometimes just one. It's just crazy. It represents how you move the cars. But in this instance, we're going to use those to go ahead and bid on the first car, which is orange. I thought we weren't using powers, but apparently we are today, which is no problem. You can also play a very basic game without any powers. But in this case, you're going to get the orange car along with the aggressive power. So, players, let's go ahead and bid on this first car and see who gets to be orange.
The power issue was my fault. I apologize. I did not notice that was set that way.
There's no fault. So Jillian wins with just $1 million. $1 million for a race car. That is a bargain if we ever heard it. So let's move that orange car over by
Definitely a
Jillian.
steal.
Boom. There it is. She has an orange car buyer now. Next up, red car.
I love a good bargain.
If you guys notice on the red car, it has the checkered flag and the 1. That's going to be our first player. So whoever wins this not only gets the red car and strategic, and Jillian wins it again. 2 cars for $2 million.
Is everyone else sure they're playing?
So you only get 2 cars max, so Jillian won't be winning anymore. But we'll see who wins this next one.
Oh,
Bargain.
Katie with the green car, but she paid twice as much as Jillian's been paying for cars. Let's see how that strategy works out in the end.
Clearly,
Green car
it's
for
a bet.
Katie. All right, the black car, and they're unpredictable. I have a feeling I know who's unpredictable in this match.
all of us?
Yeah. Ooh, Matthew going with the $6 million car.
Wow. He really wanted it.
Ooh, and blue up next. And you get to be a little tricky. And for those of you watching
So
at home,
one important thing to note whenever you're playing this game that I did not realize at first, when you play a card to bet, you get that card back to play with. So it's not like you're losing a card. You still get to play with that later.
Oh,
Oh,
Matthew with a second blue car, and
By default.
Christina, you get the much warranted yellow car.
I won the auction.
Everybody wants it. All right, cars are set. You guys ready to get some racing going?
Oh, hey, what's my...
Oh,
yes.
but first up, the players that have 2 cars only get to keep 1 power, because otherwise that would be ridiculous.
I'm sticking with aggressive because if you read my Instagram bio, that is a key indicator for my style of driving.
Yeah, she called herself Leadfoot. I've been in the car with her a couple of times, and it's closer to Uranium Foot. I guess that's not really a saying, though. It's because uranium's heavier. Oh, and
Well,
Jillian comes out
Ooh.
strong.
Ouch.
That's right.
Everyone
if I'm the
gets
first
the-
player, I'm coming out hot.
Oh, man.
So if you guys notice those yellow lines in the racetrack, after the first car passes that yellow line, everyone gets to bid, because we're going to establish a crippling gambling addiction to this game on which car is going to win. And that can play just as big of a part as the cars themselves making it through the racetrack. So yellow going out 5. So if Matthew controlling 2 cars, he's going to have to pick which one he really wants to do well. And black's a little behind the orange car already. Matthew, which car are you going to try to win this race? Oh,
Man. Y'all are spending the big cards
going
early.
strong early on.
Which one I want to win yet?
And we can only use
think-
cracked sections with the rocks in it to pass. So you got to spend a big card to get past everybody at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Since
Oh.
you went...
Oh.
So everyone using the 8s early on,
All
except for
right.
Christina. Let's see how this affects the game. So we're back to Jillian.
Everybody's out to play.
Might be a nice back pocket card for her later on.
Might be.
I'm hoping.
Oh, a little surprise going with the orange car next.
Yeah. I don't want to get too far
Oh.
behind.
Orange car getting frustrated, couldn't move past. And if you have any moves to waste, your driver says some choice words, which we will not repeat on this channel. But they start with F, and they end with an instrument that is used in hockey. And it's not a stick.
Wow. Well, I forgot about my great aggressive power. I would have gotten to move in extra space, but I had blocked myself in because I did not account for that when I counted. Math is hard.
And let's see if that costly error cost you this whole championship. Oh, me handlebars. Thanks for commenting, Tim, with frick. Not the word I was going for, but we'll take it. Oh, the yellow car now has a lead.
Oof.
Using
And
that
that
8 card.
Just spend
Ooh.
it.
8.
Oh, and now the black car's back in it.
Is it though?
You know, I
That
really
ev-
feel like in most of these games, you have a couple cars jump out to an early lead, and then everyone else is left behind. And it's at this point really obvious that like 2 or 3 cars that might win. And at this point in the race, I think it's anyone's game. Even orange car.
Definitely anyone's game. Ooh.
Oh, green car going way out there.
Place your bets.
All right, so these players are going to bet.
It's green.
Katie, you
I
sound
don't
really
know.
confident on that one.
I don't know if you can hold on to that lead, Katie.
Want to bet?
Well, that's kind of the point of the game.
I just did.
Can't see the chat on Twitch right now, but come on, fans, stick with me.
Hey, people in our chat, why don't you go ahead and say who you think's going to win right now? And, yep, that is very accurate. Board Game Arena does not have a wide variety of sounds, as Me Handlebars is pointing out to us. Oh,
Orange is
and-
color. What? Me handlebars? Come on.
wow. Orange is the fan favorite right now.
Man.
Well, just for that, Tim, I love it. Orange is my car, and I'm gonna get it out here.
Wow.
Boom!
It's color of Tennessee. No one likes that color here.
I mean, it's fair.
Well, you won't like it when you're eating its dust.
Oh, interesting choice
Oh,
here.
my special power didn't work. Bummer. Okay,
Oh.
let's give the black car one spot.
Oh, I think some of those spaces aren't fully rectangular because the side's curved, and I think it's probably being a little ridiculous.
It's if it's
Oh.
only rectangular. I didn't. It's just poor reading comprehension.
Oh yeah, words are really hard too.
Words.
I'm not good at math. You're not good at reading. I mean, thank God we have a scientist on staff.
I was going to say, good thing I'm good at race cars and board games.
And I like that
But
Kristen's pointing out that Tennessee is not that bad.
Well, it's better now that you're there.
Oh no, blocked.
Oh, the
Oh.
yellow was blocked.
Man,
Let me.
haven't seen this much sadness since I was watching baseball earlier today. But that's
Oof.
fine. Yeah. Oh, green's on the move.
Ooh.
Helping out yellow. Oh, but yellow can't move all the way. Orange heads up a little bit. We're approaching that second betting line.
Oh man.
Oh, interesting choice and moving the red car more.
Oh. Well. Don't mind if I do.
Oh, look at yellow.
Oh.
Look at you, yellow.
Oh, orange blocked
Man.
in.
Oh,
I do not know what to do with this
Oh.
betting.
I know. This
somebody
game.
says Ray Sports Ball. Very nice.
All right, audience, who do you think is going to win this race? Let's call it out, call your color. Oh, and frick is not a color, me handlebars. The beauty of the game is you can change your bet every time, and you just make less money. Oh, me handlebars is sticking with orange still.
Wow. Loyal.
Yeah. I like that confidence, Tim.
At present, that seems to be a poor decision.
Hey, it only takes one turn, all right?
Disaster.
Somebody said yellow.
Look at
Yay.
Oh man, blue and yellow neck and neck, orange and green neck and neck, red kind of doing its own thing, and black. I mean, technically is still racing, so we got that going for us.
What?
I regret that $6 million purchase.
You know, I was just about to ask you, how are you feeling with that right now?
Let's make this a race.
Yes. Oh, I see. Okay, we got a little pile up right here.
So we're heading down this last little, one more big turn, then a straightaway for home.
Ooh.
Ooh,
All
kind
right.
of a wasted car there, maybe, but maybe not.
How is that a waste?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make things up to talk about as the game goes
I
on.
got third. I got into third place.
Heck yeah.
You know, third place is the second loser.
Well, I couldn't go any further because some people were blocking.
I don't
Which
know
was
if
smart
somebody's
on
going to
their
catch yellow. I think it's been a beautifully played game on
Yeah.
Nikki Bobby's part so far.
Shake and bake. I don't know. We're only halfway there, though.
But we are not living on a prayer, so we have that going for us.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay. Let's see if our cunning Katie can do anything here.
This is a pause for thought and not at all a connection issue.
Oh, so moving. What color is she going to move? Is it going to be green? It is, in fact.
But also,
But you're still moving yellow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Vroom, vroom.
okay. Let's see. Let's get this orange car back up in the pack.
no.
Hmm.
Screw Sorry, Matthew, if you want to advance that black car, you have to move some stuff.
Ooh,
Oh,
wow.
Oh,
I have a
and then
feeling some people have bet on yellow.
orange
Yep.
can't
It's
move
been
there.
Jacob in the bed.
Excellent use of a card.
No. Oh, I messed up my bet. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you have a gambling addiction, kids.
You just gotta double down.
That's right.
I'm glad we're learning life lessons as well as car racing techniques.
Yes, because these definitely translate to real life car
Oh,
racing.
completely.
Absolutely. Oh, I can't believe I did that.
I feel like at this point
Oh,
it's a,
man.
Traffic jam.
really a race for maybe even
Traffic
just third.
Ooh, yeah, it's getting tricky, right?
Yeah, yellow really came out ahead there.
But how much is that betting error going to cost you?
A lot.
Mm.
Really.
I mean, unless you bet on black for this last one, you're probably going to make a little bit off of it.
I'll get the sympathy vote.
Oh.
Y'all are going to be very surprised when black comes from behind here.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised.
There, I helped. I contributed.
Oh, I'm almost there.
Oh, I mean, no longer in last. Oh, spoke a little. Oh, but maybe not.
Uh-oh. What has happened?
You
I
get to
changed
move
the scale on my screen. All of a sudden, my car was off-roading in the water.
Uh-oh.
no shortcuts. I think you have to move your car.
Yeah, I know. I had to wait for it to refresh.
That's
I think they deduct points when you go off the course.
Oh,
Katie.
not in this race. We don't. We encourage
Style.
it.
Style.
We're using Mario Kart rules, right?
I mean, rules are there, kinda, but mostly it's every car for itself.
Hey,
Yellow
Woo,
with
yellow!
thank you. You've undone my big betting problem.
It is kind of crazy how we all started in such a block and then yellow just really went for it.
And I was out of cards, so that was good. I was out of yellow.
Now, do you think you still won the overall day with your potential betting faux pas, or do you think you have enough
No.
of a cushion here to win?
No, I think I'm screwed.
Okay.
Very, very. Not going to Disney World. Not
No
even going to
Disney.
Disneyland. Not going to the Disney
Wow.
store. Just I'm gonna go like get a slushie at 7-Eleven to celebrate because that's all I can.
Wow.
Somehow
So who'd you use that third bet on? Do you want to tell us now, or do you want us to wait and see at the end?
You should be surprised by the failure, because it's pretty bad.
Ooh.
Looking grim.
What just happened,
For
y'all?
some reason, I thought it was a wild card, and I was choosing the car for the wild card.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, so I just wasn't paying attention. Too
Well,
many
look-
screens.
Maybe if it was black, black is really coming up here now. Isn't going to be a winner, but
It
would not
wasn't.
be surprised if black got second.
Yeah.
I don't want that though, but I can't quite get where I want.
And I thought Jillian played really well with her bets early on, and it's not looking good for her.
Turns out that when you get all of your cards by playing $1 million because you don't have very many cards in that color, it's not actually good in the long run.
Yeah. And it's also not good for people that bet on you.
Sometimes a bargain is not good.
Yeah.
So even if it's a good deal, you shouldn't necessarily buy it.
I wasn't gonna go that far. I'm not relating this to real life,
Oh, there you
honey.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, Target still needs my business.
Target is a very important business.
Sometimes the more you buy, the more you save.
That's right. I mean, pretty
It
much
makes
every time.
perfect sense, really.
Every time.
Except with race cars, maybe.
Maybe,
Well,
yes.
now the debate is, do I even play a card, or do I just purposely block everybody in?
Oh,
Oh,
By everybody, do you mean Julian? Because that's all that's left behind you.
Oh,
there's
that's pretty rude, Matthew.
well, this is gonna be fun.
This is week 1, okay?
Wow.
Got a long karma road in front of you.
Yeah, this is week 1, dude. Now, see, the downside here, I'm in a bit of a sticky wicket, I'm not going to lie. The only cards that I have that have my color on them have Matthew's color of black ahead of me.
Oh.
So guess what? I just can't do it. So I'm going to play this green card and it's going to do nothing. I know either way he's going to place ahead of me, but I just can't help him right now.
Can't help him out.
I was kind of curious at what point is it just vengeance you're after and like not worried about winning? And it's a pretty...
Although I do think we are going to discover the question of what happens if someone cannot get their cars across, because I don't know that I can.
If our audience cheers for you really hard, maybe you can make it across.
All right.
Oh man.
I had 2 wild card colors on that, and now I get to pick which cards to move. Oh, it's like green. Your move, Jillian.
Wow. Okay.
Your
Really
move.
Like a no card.
Just keep playing cards until there's
We are
nothing
very
left.
slowly getting across the finish line.
But I only have 1 left.
Oh, is this it? Can you not move anymore?
This is it. That's as far as I can go.
So there's no
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
Yep.
Tough.
But still, Katie did great because I made a $3 million mistake with my third bet,
Yeah.
but she still had it. Well played.
Well played, everyone but me.
Wow, that was not how I was expecting this race to go at the beginning. I don't know.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
Just have a lot of things to question, really.
Except the result.
Well, no, of course, we would never question the results. This is like pure and just great sport, unlike, say, the NBA and their scandals or all the other major sports that you question if it's real or not.
So Katie won with 22 million. That's a pretty big number there.
Yeah.
I don't expect to win the first game, so I'm real excited to come out strong since I know I have had negative winnings at the end of games before.
And that is completely possible, but luckily not today. So, Katie, you're our big winner. Tell us, what was your strategy today?
My strategy didn't work very well because it was to get out ahead of the pack before we hit the obstacles, and I was not there. But then later on, it was just don't waste a card. So if I knew I couldn't move a certain number of spaces, then I wasn't playing anything higher than that, even if it meant moving other cars instead of me.
And it really felt like you didn't make enemies this game. Did that take any consideration there, or was it just like a happy coincidence that you weren't able to piss somebody off like 2 of our players who we'll talk to here shortly?
Well, I know that's a key part of Matthew's strategy, is to stir up some trouble. But, I don't mind making friends, at least initially. Later in the season, we'll see how many are left.
And so the green car did really well for you today. Was that a coincidence? Does that car just happen to go faster? Is there a secret with the green car?
I've got some really great sponsors for the green car. They've put some really great components in there. It's well built, moves well. But I actually originally wanted the yellow car.
Oh.
I ended up with the green car kind of by accident. And then by the time the yellow card came up, we already had 2 people with 2 cars. So as long as Nikki Bobby was bidding on it, there's no chance for me to get it.
Now, I couldn't help but notice that your car had brown tires on it. Do you think you would have done as well with maybe square tires?
It seems unlikely. However, I have seen in cartoons where sometimes you are surprised by the functionality of square tires.
That is a wise statement from today's winner. Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings right now. We have Katie in the overall lead with 22 million. Christina, you're right behind her. That one betting mistake, and I think you'd be in first place right now. You have 16 million. Matthew and Jillian, you both ended up with 7 million using very different strategies. Matthew, if you hadn't paid 6 million for black, what do you think the results would be? Do you think you'd have a solid third place by yourself right now?
I honestly thought somebody else was going to go for the black car, so I really wanted that one. I had good cards for it, and that ended up screwing me over.
And that kind of happens sometimes. I think the auctioning and the betting is just as important. Jillian, I think we all thought you were going to do really well in this race. Got a great value on cars, and I mean, you ended up with positive points. You didn't even cross the finish line.
It's true. I didn't, but sometimes it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. That's a thing that people say. And I think it's true in this case. And my strategy was to come out with a lot of bravado, because as soon as I bet, or as soon as I auctioned my cars, I really was not intending to get those 2 cars. I bet $1 million. I thought other people were going to bet higher. I was just trying to make there some competition. So I was not prepared to win with those cards. I did not, but I did get people to bet on me the first time. So that is a win in my book. That decreased their total value.
Now, I know you talked about potentially the destination and the journey. The journey is part of it for sure, but this is a race. The whole point is literally to make it to the destination first. Otherwise, it's just a boring-ass road trip through a canyon that, I mean... But I guess I see your point.
That's your destination. That's not necessarily my destination.
I mean, she still has
I'm
$7
just
million.
kidding. Next time, I'm going to be the first one across that line. I guarantee it.
Oh, a guaranteed win.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, other racers, how do you guys feel about her guaranteed win?
I feel like by keeping both her cars from crossing the finish line, I would still win.
Wow.
Too intimidated because you get what you pay for, and you put $2 million on cars, and neither of them cross the finish line. So,
Man, those are some harsh words. I think I see it's gonna be an interesting season for us here on the Downforce Racing League. In future editions, we'll probably play some other games afterwards, but today I am not prepared for that, so that's on me. And my job, my actual day job, needing me to do stuff, which is ridiculous, but what you gonna do? So what we're gonna do in this case is we're gonna do what's called a raid here on Twitch, and we're gonna go and we're gonna raid Board Game Arena itself because they are currently broadcasting, and thought we could swing on by and say hi to them. If you guys want to stick around to them and chat it up, sounds great. If you don't, no big deal. Otherwise, we're going to say
Don't forget to
goodbye.
follow us here on Twitch and on our social media platforms.
Yes, that's a really great plug that I forgot to give.
Our username is always KY Fried Dice.
Always. All right, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do this. Cool. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. And next week we'll look for... I thought this would take a little longer, and obviously it didn't. And let's do this.
Dates right away.
All right. See you guys next time. Off to Board Game Arena.
Bye.
Oh, that didn't work. Maybe it's slash raid. Guys, it's slash raid, not exclamation.
That makes sense.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oops.
Man, that Twitch for Dummies did not help nearly as much as I thought it would.
My Downforce for Dummies didn't do very well either.
Oh.
I didn't even read that book, obviously.
All right. I think we're gonna raid now. Raid now. See you guys.
Bye.
Hey, my guy will wait too.
There you go. There it goes.
Look at that.
Yay.